Well, hello, 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 and welcome to Pieces That Pat Paints. I am Pat. That is my lovely daughter down there. She is working on a project of her own today. It's a little lantern. Can we see it? Okay. It's fun. It's a fun little, it's a little lantern. And it lights up. Where's the... Yeah, no. And this one's like a flower motif. There's a couple of these we bought for fun, just to paint. And they're cool. The kids will have a good time with it. I got one that's like a sun thing, though. I'm going to paint it. And maybe I'll show it later when I get done with mine. Anyway, today on the show, we're going to work on Godfrey from Elden Ring. If you're not familiar with the Elden Ring stuff, it's a video game. It's a really cool game. I'm not very good at those kind of games, but I have tried my hand at a few of the company's other titles, and they are really cool. And if you like challenging video games, they're very challenging. I played the Dark Souls 1 and 2 parts of those, and I played Sekiro, but they're very difficult. So a lot of times with games, I like to win. And those games, man, you do a lot of losing before you get any winning done. And so, when I was younger, I probably would have really gotten into that game. But now that I'm older, I kind of like games where things are a little bit, more relaxed and chill. That takes a lot of focus. My son loves it. Anyway, that's enough of me yammering. We're going to go ahead and get on. I got to fix my doobly-doo later. I think I left the colors from the last one on. And I know I left the wrong credit for the music today. We're going to be listening to Cyber Guy Audio today. So we're going to get to that playing. And we're going to shrink the Stevo Vision down and take a look at Mr. Godfrey. Nope, that is not the right one. That is the right one. That's us down, and bring that painting camera online. There we go. I'm starting to get better at this. Watch out, folks. I finally got our border thing figured out. I figured out what I did wrong. So we got, and I'm starting to get it back all the way it needs to be, which is good. And I get a little bit better at the technology side of things all the time. Anyway, enough of that. I thought I hit play. Did I not? There we go. It's a little loud. So anyway, we got a lot of pieces. He's really cool. It's a lion sitting on a guy's shoulders, and the guy is the Godfrey is the guy's name. And he's in a lot of pieces, so we kind of gotta need to take a look at what's fitting well, what's not fitting well, what needs to be kind of adjusted, and what doesn't. Looks like we're gonna need to do probably a little bit of work here, where this fur looks like it's just kind of hanging, and he's not going to set in much tighter than that. So these two pieces are probably going to need to be put together, and then we're going to need to fix all this to make it look like it intersects better. You can see that big gap right there. So we got a lot of mill put work to do there. Alright, so that's part one. We know we need to do that, so we're going to leave these parts together. I'll keep working on this piece. The legs, like we did last time, I'll probably do these legs separately and then attach. That worked out really, really well with our last piece. So we're going to do that. And it's really weird. This guy's ties are on the inside, which seems strange. Like, to me, that rubs up against each other. It just seems like a strange design. It may be one of those things that they changed to break the copyright. We'll take a look at the image of Godfrey from the games later. So it looks like he's got go-go boots on right now. Look at that go-go boot. You almost want to paint a fish, like the goldfish in the heel kind of thing, just to and then we'll put it in there and you can't see it. I don't know, that's just goofy. I'm a goofball. Maybe we need his stand. He's got a great big platform this time, so really excited about that. After our poor Melania and the way she wouldn't stay where she was supposed to be. I guess he's walking. He's almost like walking downhill. It's kind of hard to see from that angle, but he is kind of stepping like in a downhill way. Okay, so shoulders next. That's one piece. That's got to be this side, maybe. Nope, this must go to the lion. Okay, those two pieces must go to that lion. That's his shoulder piece. Put that all to the side since we know what we're doing with the legs. Okay. I feel like we might be able to put all of that torso together like that. Although, we might want to go ahead and paint this first. There is gilding under here. So we may leave this alone, paint these. Then we can attach these and paint them. Or paint them and then attach them, either way. Okay. Okay, I got one hand. Well, it's not in the box. Check the box like twice. That's interesting. It looks like we're missing a hand. Pulled everything out the way it was. Definitely looks like we're missing a hand. These are the hands to the lion. There's the head. I'll have to look around and make sure I don't have it. And I will contact Mr. Gold and see if maybe it got lost in the shuffle. Okay, it's definitely not going to go on that hand. It goes on. No, it has to go on this arm. Okay. Alright, so we need that other hand. But we don't have to worry about it just yet, because we need to get some other stuff done before we do all that. So that is concerning. Okay, so let's take a look at the head. So these pieces go in here. A pretty epic head. And then the lion's hands go in like so. That might need some work. It doesn't look like it really wants to sit in there properly. wrong side. Yeah, I think maybe it is. That's an interesting. That'll be an interesting pose. Because where's the body? Okay, that one goes on there. Holy Moses. Now that's some intricate stuff. That shoulder's not quite sitting right. We'll have to work on that. Oh, wow.
What?
Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
He's got a big old mane.
No idea how this is. Somebody play this with the green stuff.
Doesn't quite want to sit right either. Alright, so we're going to have to... That peg is going to need some work.
Lion.
Wow.
Wow, that lion looks...
We're going to not go worry about that. We're going to let it stay down there. So you can kind of get the idea. That's going to be a big, 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 big guy.
Big, hairy.
Big, hairy guy, that's right. Okay.
Let me see.
Alright, this piece. Back down that way.
Nothing else. I'm going to...
Okay, so we're definitely going to attach this and start this mill put on that. We can get that. We can start on that today. So that's good. Not a bad look. We definitely need to figure out what happened to that other hand. I do not think it is in this room. I took all. I have not taken all the parts out of that box since I got it. So, but we will look and see. If not, we'll have to sculpt one. I said we'll contact Mr. Gold too, and make sure. And I'll check my vehicle, make sure it didn't fall into a weird place. Maybe it got bumped out, or who knows. And if not, then we'll have to sculpt one.
Or you can print one. Easy.
Well, I would need the exact file.
Wait.
Luckily,
I'm just touching up a little bit of the green. And then
I'm sure we'll find it. It's probably going to turn up. Things usually do. It probably just got some. It's probably just somewhere weird. It's quite all right. All right. So we need to get out some super glue. Check that fit again. Yeah, I can see it. Maybe a little bit of work on here. And a couple of these little support burrs. Ooh, that's nice. That's some nice resin. So this is the quality of the print here is really good. Whoever did the print job on it did a fantastic job. And it's really well cured. You can tell that by the sound of it. I do some printing myself, and I'm pretty okay at it. And the quality of the resin they're buying to make this is a better quality plastic or resin. I should say not. It's not plastic. It's resin. It's just a good stuff. Taking a break over there.
I'm watching you.
Watching me file stuff.
Yep.
You need to do your nails.
I don't do it like that. That's for sure.
You don't use model files.
Sometimes, but
Sometimes you do. You come in here and use my files.
Sometimes
not. I don't think you come in and use my files. It'd make your fingers dirty. They're covered in
I
stuff.
use my own.
Oh, you use your own file.
No. I don't know what you want.
The one you have is not made out of metal, though, is it?
No.
No.
I wish it was.
You wish it was? Why? I don't think you want it made out of metal. I think Kristen has a glass one. Maybe you should ask for a glass one.
A glass one?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Alright, it's fitting a little better, but still, we're still going to need to do a little bit of work. You see that gap in there and that gap there. And we don't want to sit there and file that forever and a day. I'm going to take a bit of sandpaper to the inside of this guy, though. If I can remember where the heck I put my sandpaper. Yeah.
What look for?
My sandpaper that I thought it was out here where I could get to it, and now I don't know where it has gone. Sometimes that happens to me. Sometimes I move stuff and then I forget where I moved it to.
Not interesting stuff.
It's alright. It's totally alright. I'll just get a little standing stick and do it with that, because it will bend in there for us. I'm just trying to get these little burrs out, because I want to make sure we're going to have really great contact, which we should right here anyway, but this whole thing is central to the entire model standing up properly, so we want to give it every opportunity to do so. There's a lot of stuff hanging off of here and leaning on it, and we just want a really good connection. Boots and pants and 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 boots and pants. I'm gluing this man together. He's got boots. He's got boots and pants. We're gluing him together. He's got a line on his shoulder. He goes in. He fights like a soldier. He's the boots and pants man. Boots and pants. Boots and pants man. Boots and pants man.
Or pants or skirt man or something.
I definitely don't need. I definitely shouldn't be a rapper. I'm not that good at it. At least not freestyling, huh?
Yeah, that's good.
It was funny. I'm just trying to be funny at it.
I love the lights up here.
You like the what?
The color of the light up here.
Oh, the colored light. Is it doing the candle? It's doing. I think it's on the candle or the torchlight effect.
Yeah,
I can.
no, it's on the
I can change it to make it do like rainbows and all sorts of stuff.
Yes. Please.
Oh, you want me to change it?
Please.
Okay.
Well, these are still there, so that's good.
Hold on, I gotta remember where that app is. There we go. Oh, honey, it's trying to make me re-log in and everything. I don't have time for all that.
That's fine. I can stick with this. Kind of reminds me of the sunrise at the beach.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so that's on there. Glued pretty tight. Give that a moment to dry for just a second. We'll mix up some milliput while we're waiting. And we'll start getting that sculpting done. So we can figure out the next thing we gotta sculpt up, right? Boots, pants, boots, pants, pants, boots, pants, boots and pants and boots and pants, boots, pants, boots, pants. They like their boots in their pants, pants in boots, kitten in the boot. That's a figure Kelbot. It's a Geth.
Wow.
It'll probably go on the list of things to paint as a side project. I have lots of little side project things I paint.
Yeah, it's fine. You haven't even done mine yet, but that's fine. I'm not gonna do it. I just... What?
Do it now?
I said, do you remember the girl and the boy I gave to you?
Yes.
Yet?
No, I have not painted them yet. I don't know where they went, honestly. They're probably in my... one up here. One of them's up there.
It's probably the boy over.
It's the boy. I think you painted the girl, didn't you?
No.
No. Okay.
I miss Eric.
Oh, yeah. I do too. He was a neat guy.
But you was funny. It was really funny.
He was very funny.
Dad, you know you are the boss anyway.
The boss?
Yeah, you're bossy.
I'm bossy?
It says on your cup.
Oh, this is Kristen's cup, honey. And it says, I'm not bossy. I am the boss.
Well, you and Chris were the boss all the time. You always boss the kids.
Well, that's called parenting.
Yeah, I like it. Dad, I love the painting, the orange in it.
What?
The orange.
The orange what?
On the side of the skirt, short.
This?
Short.
This?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is actually, it's not paint. This is milliput. It's a two-stage, kind of like an epoxy, but it's a two-stage clay. It'll harden like rock. Once it's hard, it becomes really hard.
Not like Uber.
It'll turn out like that. So we use it to fill in. See how there's a gap here between the parts?
Yeah.
I use the milliput to fill in the gap so it doesn't look like there's a hole there. So it looks like it's less like a model and more like a real thing. One piece, you know, instead of multiple pieces. And don't forget, millput likes water, so you can always put a little millput in there for those at home. That was a good thing to ask Eowyn. It helps with the explaining what I'm doing to people. Because if I have to talk about what I'm doing, then they get to learn what the product is. Yeah, how to do it and what I'm doing and what product I'm using.
Dad, after you're done with this, what is it?
What?
I said after you're done with it, I'm probably gonna finish. I can't.
The lantern.
Yeah, I just finished.
Oh, you could.
I keep forgetting.
The green.
Yes, I finished the green.
Finished the green.
On every single one.
Does it need a second coat?
I don't know.
Well,
But second paint on it.
you should look at it and see if you think it needs a second coat.
Yeah, because I wish I did it. I think it needs it again.
I think it does. I'm just going to kind of keep working that in there. Mindful of all your details. Don't obscure them. We're just here to fill that gap. Now what we might have to do is sculpt some things to match what's already going on. We definitely don't want to take away from what's already there. The sculptor did a great job. We just want to make sure our assembly is smooth. Definitely found as we've done these that the more of this early prep we do, the better the overall model comes out. So it is definitely a must if you want to make sure your stuff is high quality. These 3D prints do come with a certain amount of craftsmanship kind of required to get that extra level. Not to say you couldn't just, you know, buy a print and paint it and it would look fine. You know. But what we do here at the studio is, you know, we go that extra mile. That's why you're paying money for it. instead of just buying the sculpture and calling it, you know. Getting a little dry. It just takes patience and a steady hand. A little bit of time. I should say a lot of time, honestly. Okay, now we're just going to kind of try and take these existing bits of fur, just extend them up into the armor to make it look like it's coming out of underneath there. This really makes my hand get a little bit numb, so I definitely gotta take a few breaks. Oh. Not the easiest thing in the world. Again, we're just trying to use what's already there to guide our steps. And now we're getting into the place where it's going to be a whole lot easier to sell this, because there's a whole lot more fur going on. But once that all hardens up, that's going to look really nice. And it'll look like that fur is just all one piece once we get the paint on it and all that. I'm actually going to take this stuff and I'm going to put it down in there just to kind of hold on, save it for just a little while. Maybe I can keep it from drying out long enough and I can do this other side. Yeah, there we go. Get on there. Get on there. A lot of green to paint in it. Yeah. That's how these projects always go.
Put another layer on top of the dark green. So,
Yeah, it'll make it stand out more. Wood likes to soak up paint, so you need more of it. You need to make sure you do more than one coat, because one coat's just going to disappear.
like 2 or 3 or 4, 5, 6.
Well, I don't know about 5 or 6. Maybe 1 or 2. Or I should say 2 or 3. It's definitely going to take more than 1 coat. Alright. And then once we get back here, we're kind of protected by that cloak, so we don't necessarily need to worry too much about this gap, but we do want to. We're going to go ahead and fill it anyway. Since we're back here, clean up any of this excess.
I already know what color I'm going to do.
Oh yeah, what color?
Red, orange, yellow, pink.
Red, orange, yellow, and pink.
And a little bit of blue.
And a little bit of blue. I have lots of those types of colors. Depends on which exact ones you're looking for.
So, are we picking up Kayla at the exact same time?
Yes, we'll be picking him up around 4 o'clock.
After I'm done, I'll probably do some lunch because I haven't eaten.
Well, you are definitely welcome to go eat whenever you like. You're not trapped in here. So,
I want to get working on this.
well, you might need to eat something though.
Yeah, I'll probably go eat something first. And I'll be right back.
Okay. And see up here where it comes to it better. Probably won't need quite as much work there. Just kind of keep working those fur points. They're going to tell you where to go if you'll pay attention. Make it easier on yourself. Just kind of keep sculpting. Just keep sculpting. Golly. There's a lot of hair. A lot of fur. All right. Alright, so we'll let that dry. And that'll be ready to go tomorrow. We can paint on it. If we so choose. I don't know that we'll need to tomorrow yet, but we shall see. Still didn't figure out where this piece goes. Oh, wait a minute. So that piece goes there. Yeah, it does. Okay. And then this other cape goes on top of it. It's like a two-stage cloak. Interesting. Okay. I think we'll have to put this together first. Doesn't really fit in there now, does it? Oh, the way it's supposed to. We'll have to mess with that for a little while. I'm not sure. Alright, well, anywho, that's about all the time we've got for today. It's been great having you. Hopefully you got to learn a little bit about some things, and enjoy a little bit of sculpting action, which I could sit and mess with for hours and hours and hours and still probably not be happy with it, but that's okay. Such as sculpting. I hope you guys had a good time. We're gonna see you tomorrow. We're gonna get back at this guy, and should be painting. I think we'll be probably priming him later on this week, and then painting him fully on painting by next week. So we'll see. It looks like a pretty good thing, a pretty good model. There's not a lot of stuff we're gonna have to clean up, and should be pretty easy, honestly, to put it together. Painting it, on the other hand, is gonna be wow. Anyway, hope you guys come see us. Hope you had a great time, and we're gonna talk to you tomorrow. Bye.